Oh, who say does that?
Two of the top rebounding teams in the league are set to clash here tonight, Smitty.
Yes, both sides understand that the best rebounding teams are the ones that do it by committee, BA. And if you can control the boards, you can control the game.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Here's Morant. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Okogie on the wing, defended by Kennard. Here's Durant. The Grizzlies pull it in.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And then Morant with the dunk.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Outside Booker. The kick to Durant. He takes it in, gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Look at the power from KD. It's just enough to get past the contact and finish.
Here's Morant. Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 5 points.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Durant. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Bane. And he banks in the layup.
Weaving his way through the paint, Desmond Bane flexing his way to the basket.
Outside Paul. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Just 3 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. No luck on that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Back to Paul. Here's Okogie, and he drives in.
And the Phoenix.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach.
The previous play is under
Back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That one's off. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoying playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Adams. Left side, Morant puts the move on, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA
The previous play is under review.
policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The free throw drops for Morant. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
TJ Warren, he's checked in for Okogie. Now here's Morant on the wing. Bain. Back to Kennard. Bain, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Paul passes to Warren. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Here's Morant, and a nice finish on the layup. Morant's got 9.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Ayton, a screen on Morant. Paul passes to Ayton. That shot, no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Kennard against Booker. Adams double team. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you night in and night out is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
He's off on the first.
Steven Adams. 2 shots.
That one misses. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. The drive by Paul. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. From deep, Bain. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. He was all alone on that one. He's got 5 now.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
And Ayton with the stuff.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And here's Morant. 9 points in the game. Kennard outside. Adams up top. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Paul. And here's Morant outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And the shot goes down. Jackson's got his second basket of the game. And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Smitty.
What it means, B.A., as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
Paul. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Kennard has the open look. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Durant over Jackson. Paul passes to Ayton. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Paul against Morant. On the wing, Bane. Jackson on the wing. Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. And Durant with the block.
Good aggression from KD on D. Hustling to get a hand on the shot.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Outside for Booker. Back to Durant. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Warren. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. Wow!
He went way up.
Goodness.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. John Morant has people on skates.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Ayton with it, guarded by Morant. Outside Bane. And we've got 1:18 left in the second period. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Spins. 6 to shoot.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
Adams with a screen on Booker. Here's Bane. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And they're able to recover. Outside Durant. Pass to Ayton. Over Bane. Ayton, no good.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
The line for one.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Payne with it. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And Booker with the jam.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
They get it again. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Kennard. Three-pointer off the mark. It's Booker on the wing, hounded by Morant. Durant, yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
He's so polished. All Durant needs is a little airspace to get his shot off.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in.
The previous play is under review.
Decide the game. You always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Grizzlies 24, the Suns 38.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. And it's Kennard in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Outside Ross from the arc. Here's Baisley. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Suns lead by 6. The Grizzlies shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Now here's Jones. Pass to Conchar. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. The shot off that time. And the Suns shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Now Ross, defended by Kennard. Here's Okogie. Inside. Here's Biyombo. Can't hit that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
He misses the free throw.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Outside Ross. Back to Shamet. Stolen by Jones. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major, major impact.
Brooks left side. Pass to Clark. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Conchar. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
To the middle. Here's Baisley. Nifty move. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks left side. He nails it, and we're tied. Brooks has got this first bucket of the night.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Now Jones. Pass to Tillman. And here's Brooks. It's hauled in by Baisley. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Down low. And Biyombo slams it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Conchar. Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar. Tillman with a screen. The three. Drills it from deep. Conchar's got 6 in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Okogie on the wing. The three. Here's Biyombo. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Clark outside. Pass to Conchar. This one for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Nice shot by Ross.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clark up top. Here's Shamet, defended by Jones. Pass to Baisley. It's Ross on the wing. Back to Baisley. The steal. Brooks outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Just another way Dillon Brooks can beat you. His pull-up game is outstanding.
Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's a tie game in Memphis. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position.
I love the physicality behind Bane's drive, letting the defense know he isn't changing course.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
Make some noise. Here comes your Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Conchar's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Warren's checked in for Okogie. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with this team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Thank you for that, Allie.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Moran against Paul. Right side Bane. Pass to Adams. On the wing, Conchar. Misses the 3. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And watching Chris distribute the basketball, you can see he has a sixth sense for where to go.
Jackson for three. On the wing, Bain. Here's Conchar. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Pass to Booker. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Shoots over Paul. No good. A bit long that time.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Pass to Booker. Now here's Warren. Ayton passes to Paul to the inside. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Morant against Paul. Left side Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
That one's good for 2.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Here's Morant. Pass to Conchar. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
The Suns leading. It's Warren on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Outside Morant. Takes it inside. They get it back. Goes back up. To tie it up. Knocks it down from distance. Morant's got 20.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Outside Warren. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. And he buries it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 2. 59 seconds left in the final quarter. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. And the Suns also making a change. Ross is checked in. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Jackson for 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Outside Booker. The kick to Durant. 3-pointer. Kennard with the rebound. Outside Bain. Here's Morant. No good with a layup.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 1. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Phoenix Phoenix with the ball. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Durant finds Ross. Outside for Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Bain, the pass to Adams. Jackson outside. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2.
The more experienced Jaren Jackson Jr. gets, the better he becomes, including in situations when the game is close like this. That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Back to Durant. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you.
Welcome to this Thursday night. Clark, the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Porter in the corner. Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Murray. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Now, here's Bane. Here's Morant. Bane trying to free himself up. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bane.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Jokic doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Memphis the other way. Bane kicks to Morant. Misses the 3.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope. It's tipped. There's Morant. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal.
Now here's Murray. Now Jokic. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, what a smooth and skilled passer Jokic is. For a big guy, he's extremely dangerous at dropping dimes in the pick and roll. Oh, man!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Morant against Murray. And that one drops.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Morant passes to Adams. Here's Conchar. For the 3, the 10-footer. Inside, 6 to shoot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Morant looking around. And finished up by Morant.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Gordon with the screen for Jokic. Another miss by Jokic. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant Morant outside. Pass to Concho. Adams outside. Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Memphis needs to get off a shot here, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gordon with a screen on Bain. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Conchar. The pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Bain for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Conchar in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing the title.
And here's Jokic outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jokic. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Here's Gordon. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
Boy, you look at Gordon, he is cut up now. Fantastic. Being able to overcome physical defenses because of his own physicality.
On the wing, Bain. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Adams kicks to Morant. And he slams it down right on top of Michael Porter.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Here's Gordon, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they built a perennial contender, definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy.
Bain for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Porter finds Jokic, and he makes that one. That's 7 points for Jokic.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Bain against Murray. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Caldwell Pope against Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And former Grizzlies small forward Mike Skinny Miller here in Memphis to watch the game.
Top 30 all-time in three-point percentage. He was one of the game's elite marksmen.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Gordon. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Oh, man.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Pass to Conchar. So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
Hey, now watch out when Caldwell Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the wing, Bain. Out to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Morant throws it down.
Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Gordon with a screen on Adams. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Morant passes to Adams. Pass to Conchar. Fires the 3.
You know, on defense, Porter's quickness pays dividends.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll...
33. The Nuggets. 28.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Thomas Bryant is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Jackson against Jones. Back to Green. There's the dish to Bryant. And another shot. And it's Green with a sensational play. Green's got his first basket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jones looking for an opening. Kennard for 3. Some solid defense from Brown.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Brooks misses. The Nuggets trail by 3. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Braun, Brooks covering. Dishes to Green. Six on the shot clock. Doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And here's Kennard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And again, Memphis no good. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Aldama passes to Brooks. And he drives in. Can't hit from in close. The Nuggets trail by 3.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Here's Aldama. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Brown outside. To the inside. Green. The Grizzlies pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. With Jokic, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. They need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Outside, Green, and it's Bryant in the corner with the drive and finish off by Bryant.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Outside, Jones. Kennard on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Kennard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Bryant with a screen for Jackson. To the middle. That's tipped. Jones against Brown. Jones with the bounce pass. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Bryant. Yep, that one goes in there. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter. 52 seconds left in the third. Tillman passes to Aldama. And he gets it to go. Aldama's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Bobbed up there for Green, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Brooks with no one around, and it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 10. The shot and game clock separated by 4, and the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Passes to Kennard. Spins. Driving the lane. Scores off the spin. Kennard's got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And we all know how crafty RJ is. When he can stay healthy, he can lead a team, at least in spurts.
Here's Conchar. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 11-point cushion.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Nuggets trail by 11. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Conchar in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant with it. And then Morant slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
He kicks it to Jackson. Morant left side. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Dane fires for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Jackson. Payne looking around, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Conchar, good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
To the paint, got a piece of it. Now Payne. On the wing, Payne. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on a three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he makes all 3. The Nuggets trail by 19. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Murray. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's the lob to Adams, and they'll get another chance. There's the pass to Conchar. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Conchar. Sinks the three-pointer. Conchar's got 6 in the quarter.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Jokic with the bucket.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Memphis.
It's Morant with the drop. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Morant passes to Conchar. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Here's Gordon. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Morant.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Gordon into the lane. Outside for Caldwell Pope. From downtown, it's hauled in by Adams. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Outside, Bain. Adams with the screen on Murray. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They quoted David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
here tonight.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. Now here's Jokic. Okogie pulls down the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Durant finds Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Outside Durant. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Great D that time from Porter.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Gordon outside. Pass to Murray. There's the 3. Here's Jokic. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant. Taking it right to the hole with authority.
Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
And stolen by Jokic. Outside Murray. Here's Gordon. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside for Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Porter. The 3 is up. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. Durant, the pass to Ayton. 2 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Caldwell Pope. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Durant. Here's Booker. Outside Paul. Now here's Durant. He's closely guarded. Can't get it to fall. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. The Suns trailing. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, BA. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Jokic with a screen on Paul. Murray. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
An open look for Porter, and some very quick points for him on that possession. The assist. Porter's got 5.
And once Gordon spots an open guy, he immediately moves the ball. Just well-coached offense right there.
Pass to Booker. Left side Paul. Outside Durant. Yes, And it's Paul with the assist that time. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. So good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The drive by Paul. Here's Durant. Good work defensively by Gordon. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Gordon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. That's right, son.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nuggets. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Booker. Durant, the pass to Paul. Warren for 3. Gordon pulls it in. Denver in the lead. Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
And the Suns call time here.
Get on your feet right now, crowd. It's time to fire off some pictures.
Okogie's checked in for the Suns. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
So it's Denver now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Murray. Here's Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Porter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Now Ayton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So he gets them both. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Back to Okogie. Drops in the layup for 2.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Jokic with it. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Durant. Takes the 3. Tipped away. Back to Booker. Outside Durant. Left side Paul. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And they're on the break. Here's Okogie. Off target from 3-point range. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Porter with it. Durant covering. And then Porter with the dunk.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Suns Panthers.
Quarter quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Paul. Aiden with it. Okogie on the wing. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Phoenix calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Murray with it. Durant covering. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Outside for Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And now a 9-point Denver lead.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Here's Jokic, coming off a Suns make. The rebound by Devin Booker. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Down low. And stolen by Jokic. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now Jokic. Three-pointer. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a big man with versatility. Jokic is showing that he's such a threat from any range.
Now here's Durant. It's a 10-point game. Deflected. Now here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. For 3, Gordon. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. For 3, Booker. It doesn't go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way now.
DeAndre Ayton, second personal foul. First team foul.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. And now the Suns, fast break. Booker can't get it to go. Denver has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. And Ayton pulls it down. And it's Paul off the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got his first 2 points of the night.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
And so it's Denver now holding it. All right, good stuff, Allie.
21. The Nuggets, 43. And get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Michael Malone. Jackson out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Green. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Biyombo. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Bryant. Denver's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Green, the pass to Bryant. Doubled by Warren. Fires for 3. Offensive board. Outside for Green. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson, the pass to Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Pass to Ross. Going inside, and here's Warren. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ross lays it up and banks it in. Ross has got his first bucket in this one.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
And he's going for the oop here. And Biombo with the block. Left side Warren. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. Flying up to the rim for a nice dunk.
Up top, Jackson. Out left to the wing. Lets it fly from 18. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Biombo. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Baisley. And it's Denver with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Bryant. And here's Brown for 3. Bryant outside. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, good work defensively by Biombo. Here's Ross. Here's Baisley. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Jackson. Outside, Brown. Outside, Green. The Nuggets with another miss. The Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Ross with it. Green picks him up. It's Warren on the wing. Outside Ross. Lets the 3 fly. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Nuggets ball.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Nuggets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. They set the screen. And there's the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Second team foul. At the line for Phoenix.
The first free throw is good. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Aiden, he's checked in for Biombo. Durant comes in for Baisley. Okogie's checked in for Warren. And it's Chris Paul in for Shamet. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Jackson against Paul. Brown passes to Green. Jackson outside. Lets it go from deep. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
He got it off in time. And that's not going to go. And so it's Denver. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Denver in the lead. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Up top, Gordon, guarded by Durant. Gordon can't hit. Phoenix is shooting pretty well at 45%.
Denver foul. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here's Phoenix. Booker for three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Gordon from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Okogie. Durant draws the double. The kick out to Paul. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
The defense cannot give Paul any airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Gordon with a screen on Paul. And he's going for the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
So this is Gordon at his best, flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Right side, Booker. The shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Porter. Here's Gordon. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Nice shot by Durant.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
And here's Jokic. From deep. Buries it from 3.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Murray. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. Back to Durant. Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. Okogie on the wing.
2 minutes.
It's Booker on the wing. 4 on the clock. And Booker with the jam.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
To the middle. And Gordon with the big finish.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 6th assist of the night.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Porter pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
against Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Gordon. There's the drive. Yeah!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Ball finds Ayton. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Clutch points from Ayton. We've seen him do it in the finals. DeAndre is a prime-time player.
Murray against Paul. Pass to Porter. Now Jokic. Here's the three. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And here are the Suns. They're on a 12-4 run. The three won't fall. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Josh Okogie, first personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
I mean, look at his face. Jokic knows he can do this. It's just a matter of execution.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
That was your son's Breaker Dance Crew. Show some love.
Durant for three. So a close game sees Denver taking this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there.
David, thanks. So Memphis will get the first possession. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Conchar in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Ball outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Here's Ayton, following the basket by John Morant. Makes it off the glass.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Ball against Morant. Now the pass to Bain. Memphis moving it around. Kicks it to Adams. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Now here's Morant. Nifty move. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Nice move towards the basket there. You gave T.J. Warren a little too much room, and he's going to want to score.
Morant against Paul. Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. And Adams kicks to Morant. Offline with his 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the right side. Ayton dishes to Booker. Back to Ayton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's with the foul there. Ayton's powerful on the inside. At 7-2, he'll go through you.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
And Adams now top of the key. Left side Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. Phoenix leading by 3. Warren with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And it's Ayton missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Bain, no good. And it's Warren with the ball for the Suns. Ball passes to Ayton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Ayton in the high post. Outside for Durant. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Morant missing. And here's Phoenix. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And never say never. But we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
KD draws the double.
Memphis foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
You gotta love Devin Booker and the way he just competes, no matter what the score is, and no matter where the team is sitting in the standings.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Well, the aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it.
Both free throws good from Morant. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ayton a screen on Morant. Ball passes to Ayton. And Adams sends it back.
Well, the size of Steven Adams one thing, but persistence is another.
Kicks it out to Booker. Drives to the hoop. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Booker's got 7.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Conchar in its small forward. And Adams kicks to Bain. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Grant, Paul knocks it away.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
Bain looking around, tipped away. Clock at 6. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Booker kicks to Paul. The dish to Warren. Another shot. Booker finds KD. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Here's Adams. And another miss by Memphis. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Kicks it out to Booker. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. He just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for John Conchar. And it's Luke Kennard in for Bain. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Booker's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Suns. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Ball against Morant. He takes it in. Brooks outside. Pass to Kennard. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Passes it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul's running. The shot by KD. No good. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's an 18-point game. Kennard kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Well, we know Kennard can shoot, but Brent, he has moved up a level.
Well, Luke Kennard ended the season with the highest three-point percentage in the league, right around 45%. But there is more to his game. If you overplay him, he can drive it. He's a better playmaker than you might imagine. Makes him a really tough matchup.
Warren dishes to KD. Ball outside. Booker in the corner. A 3 from Warren. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant driving inside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 15 points.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
Pass to Booker. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Ross passes to Biombo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Morant. Phoenix shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Jones checked in for Morant. And the second free throw, good. 44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Jones looking for an opening. Kennard for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And you love that. That's one of the strengths of Luke Kennard's game.
Over to the left wing. Baisley passes to Biombo. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Ross. Now the feed to Biombo. Brooks against Ross. And Jones has it in the corner. No good from outside. Here's Okogie. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kennard for three. No good on the last second attempt there. That'll do it for the first half. Suns ahead, up by 15. It's time now to go courtside as we send you. All right, Dave, thank you. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet, also Terrence Ross out. And it's Bazley in at the power forward position. Lets it go with the three. The shot comes out, and Phoenix the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And the basket by Okogie.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Here's Kennard. Lays it up off the glass. Kennard's got 8 points.
And the team likes to use Kennard as a floor spacing kind of player, but he decides to do damage that time inside.
Shamet the pass to Biyombo, and then Biyombo with the dunk.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here we felt it. And it's Clark in the corner. The pass to Brooks. Kennard on the wing. The three. Tillman. Great positioning on the putback. Tillman's got his first points in this one.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Back to Shamet. Pass to Bazley. Here's Ross. Here's Bazley. Passes it to Shamet. Clock at 4. For three, Okogie. The offensive rebound. Biyombo. And the dunk by Biyombo.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up Greg with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Here's Jones. Rebound by the Suns. Pass to Okogie. Back to Shamet. Ross against Jones. No good from Ross. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 17. Kennard on the wing. Tries the spin move. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. And it's Clark in the corner. Out to Brooks. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And it's Shamet missing.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Tillman passes to Brooks. Out to the right wing. Kennard kicks to Brooks. Knocked away. Here's Clark. The 10-footer finds the target. Clark's got his first points of the night.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Ross in the corner. And the pass to Biyombo. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Clark, the pass to Kennard. Clark kicks to Kennard. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Suns leading by 12. Here's Ross. Up and in on the layup.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Kennard with the ball. Working on Biyombo. Pass to Brooks. Kicks it out to Jones. Kennard for three. Clark outside. The second chance effort, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Suns have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Shamet, the pass to Baisley. Good ball movement here by the Suns. There's Shamet, and Jones sends it back. Clark right side. Right here. Passes it to Kennard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
KD with it, and so it's Phoenix with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Grizzlies trail by 10, so on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Conchar into the small forward position. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Bane. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
And the Suns call time. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
All right, thank you, David. It's Morant with the drive. Jackson kicks to Adams. Here's Morant. The rejection by Paul. And stolen by Booker. Ayton with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Phoenix.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires from deep. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. And that one, good. And the Suns lead by 11.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
And it's Warren with the ball for Phoenix. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Grant. Bane kicks to Adams. Stolen by Warren. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Ayton. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. Payne for 3. Offensive rebound. Out to Morant. Conchar, the pass to Morant. Jackson with it. He's picked up by KD. Goes back up. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Grizzlies with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground.
Pass to Durant from past the arc, and he's good on the three ball.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Jackson from long range. And again, Memphis no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Phoenix.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Over in the corner, Warren. Back to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Stolen by Jackson. Payne for three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Durant in the corner. And here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Grizzlies.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Now Morant. From deep three-point range. And Adams kicks to Bane. Morant scanning the floor. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Conchar in at the 3. Here's Moran. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Murray against Moran. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Here's Moran. And then Moran with the jam.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Now here's Murray. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. at Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Jackson with it. Checked by Gordon. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And Gordon with the big finish.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Now here's Porter. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Jackson. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Gordon. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Murray against Moran. Jackson with a screen on Murray. Moran. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
And Morant drops them both. Wow, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Moran. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
And here's Jokic outside. Murray. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Gordon with a screen on Moran. Oh, there's the alley! And Gordon with the big finish.
A little undersized at the floor, but he can get off the ground.
Outside Bain. Tipped. Gordon against Moran. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, everyone knows Gordon is a gifted dunker. I mean, guess the defense just needed a little reminder.
Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Jokic. 23 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Murray against Morant. On the take. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Offline with a baseline jumper. Aaron Gordon, he's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. And it's Conchar in at the 3 spot.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Gordon with a screen on Adams. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
This is why Bane's teammates look for him on the break, because he is relentless on his attack.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Murray driving in. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Morant, pass to Bane. Inside, Gordon with a steal. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Ryan?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. Denver in the lead.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And they'll keep possession. Porter's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Throws it up high, and then Morant with the dunk.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You'd love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
And the Nuggets call time here. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Now here's Morant. The D's right on him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
What's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Now here's Morant. 18 points for him. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson can't get it to go.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Murray. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Bane with it, checked by Murray. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
1:16 left in the half. Now here's Bane. Jackson outside. Outside for Morant. 4 on the clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Brooks, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Kennard in for Bane. Now here's Green. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Brooks from outside. Tries again. Kennard outside. To the inside. Aldama. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Ja Morant picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Both shots good from the stripe. 20 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Aldama. Kennard on the wing. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Can't let Kennard get this close. Once you do, he's going up with it.
And it's rejected. And they get it back. And so it's Memphis closing out the...
With a score, your Nuggets, 23, the Grizzlies, 30.
For those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Bruce Brown, Thomas Bryant out there with Jeff Green. Then there's Reggie Jackson. That's the 5 to begin the second half from Michael Malone. And Denver shooting an average of 43% from the floor. To the right side. To the paint. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Just 2 to shoot, and that one's good. Bryant.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammate. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Here's Kennard. Hits a 3-pointer. Kennard's got 5 points.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Brown against Kennard. Brown passes to Green. Back to Brown. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Tillman with a screen. To the middle. Outside Jones. Back to Tillman. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That one misses.
Shooting from Memphis, Xavier Tillman.
And the second free throw is good. The Nuggets trail. Jackson outside. Pass to Green. And the layup is good off the glass.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Kennard outside. And they'll get another chance. Clock at 6. Here's Brooks. On the wing, Brooks. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Denver basketball.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 in this second half.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
And stolen by Jones. Pass to Brooks. Back to Kennard. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Kennard's got 6 here in the quarter. As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, BA, he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Brooks. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes. Denver foul. Brown. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Nuggets. Jones up top. Kennard outside. From outside, off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success. And he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Pass to Aldama. Takes a 3. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got 11 points.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The way he glides around the court doesn't look like Jackson is moving as fast as he really is.
Jones, the pass to Brooks. Kennard outside. 5 on the clock. Brooks outside. The shot misses. For Denver, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. The putback. Memphis leading. Kennard finds Brooks. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Bruce Brown. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
When you think of Dillon Brooks, his energy stands out. A guy who gives you everything he has.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Jordan with the big finish.
I would imagine It's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Gordon with a screen on Morant. Here's Murray. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 6.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Now Morant. Shot from the wing. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And I like how Gordon lets the game come to him. That's why he's able to take over at times.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Murray. Here's Bane. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And the intensity Murray plays with is impressive. Excellent work forcing the issue in drawing the contact.
And Murray drops them both. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Right side Morant. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Moran against Murray. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Moran. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Now here's Moran. Kicks it out to Jackson. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Answering back with a 3 of his own, Jackson has a calmness to his game, but he's a competitor.
Here's Gordon.
Oh, did you see that? Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
The drive by Morant. Brooks finds Morant. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray with it. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. Gordon, the pass to Murray. 5 to shoot. And he's going for the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
1:44 left to play in the fourth. Bane against Jokic. Back to Morant. It's good. Morant's got 26.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Porter with a screen on Morant. Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And once Gordon spots an open guy, he immediately moves the ball. Just well-coached offense right there.
Timeout call, Memphis. They're ahead by 3. 1:15 left in the fourth. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Kennard's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, "This is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute." He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The drive by Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
For Denver, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Jokic with it, guarded by Morant. Adams against Jokic. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Pass to Kennard. Fires the 3. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Jackson, pass to Bane. Left side, Morant. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Outside quarter. Gordon down low. Guarded by Bane. Count it!
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Morant with it. Driving to the basket. Money!
This is why he has the ball. John Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're behind by 1. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
And so it's the Grizzlies. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian.
First one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Jokic. On pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
They get a hand on it. Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker, right side, 6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Okogie for 3. Outside for Durant. No good on the 3. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Defense right on him. Here's Gordon. Oh! Man! What a finish!
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Paul with the 3. They get it back. Here's Ayton. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and got the pass to him right on time.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Fans are really excited to see Michael Porter Jr. finally get back to his previous form, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, that 2021 season, he exploded. Simply blew up. Averaged 19 points a game that season and made 44% of his threes. He's got the potential to be a real force going forward.
Gordon with the screen from Murray to the middle, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Booker looking around. And stolen by Murray. Booker against Caldwell Pope. Outside for Murray. And there's the pass to Gordon. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Booker outside. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. This one for 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Durant down low, defended by Gordon, and the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Booker with no one around, nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And
Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming because he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP. And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Well, you got to be on guard when Jokic is in the area now. He's adept at reading defenses and going after steals.
Booker against Caldwell Pope. Back to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here we go, one-on-one. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Suns trail by 6. Paul outside to the paint. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Gordon with a screen on Ayton. And here's Jokic outside. Rebound by the Suns.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul kicks to KD. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Porter.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
And that's a rare missed opportunity for him. I mean, he's been good as gold up until that point. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And, you know, another thing has been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at 7. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. It's Durant on the wing. And pinned down, and he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
Now, this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one. You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
And the basket by Gordon.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Paul passes to Booker. Outside for KD. Pass to Okogie. Gordon against Durant. Pass to Okogie. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. And the Nuggets start playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Murray with it. He's picked up by KD.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Pass to Booker. Crosses over.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Durant. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic with his screen on Paul. Murray kicks to Jokic. Second chance shot. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Jokic with the steal. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Paul dishes to Booker. At the top of the key, Durant puts up a three.
Commendable effort that time by Gordon on the defensive end. Really makes the extra effort to get to the shot.
1:16 left in the first half. Jokic against Ayton. And stolen by Booker. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. And now it's just a 4-point Denver lead. Ball against Murray. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
The pass to Booker. And he converts the layup. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
And here's Jokic. 7 points in the game.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic, capable of scoring in many different ways.
Jokic finds Gordon. 12 seconds left in the first half of the game. Great D that time from Durant. Inside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, what a graceful act. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for
31. The Suns, 31.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. KD passes to Okogie. KD against Green. 5 to shoot. Outside for Durant. Over Green. Can't hit that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Phoenix timeout.
Here's Shamet.
That's right, fellas. Give it up once again for your very own Denver Nuggets dancer.
He kicks it to Ross. Here he goes. Bryant with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 4. Feeds it to Green. Good. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
The kick out to Brown. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time.
Thomas Bryant.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Suns trail by 4. Shamet with it. Biyombo, the pass to Shamet. Dishes to Ross. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Stolen by Jackson. It's tipped. Green with the ball. Biyombo on him. Jackson down low. He's covered by Warren. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first personal
And
foul.
how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
And so Jackson nails both of them. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Yeah, tough to box out Biyombo on the glass. I mean, this guy does a nice job anticipating where the misses are going.
Jackson dishes to Green. Good work there as it goes. Green's got 6 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Shamet gets to Biyombo. The dish to Warren. Back to Biyombo. And the dunk by Biyombo.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Pass to Warren. 1:41 left in the third quarter. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Denver basketball.
1:41 left to play in the third. Outside Jackson. The kick out to Brown. It's stolen. Brown against Ross. Down low. Here's Baisley. Ross on the wing. And taken away by Brown. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Braun covered by Biyombo. Bobbed up there for Green. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Passes it to Baisley. Stolen by Jackson. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And Green slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Phoenix calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the wide open shot from Green. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Biyombo. Good work defensively by Bryant.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And it's Green, missing. Now Ross drills the three-pointer. Ross has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. They've got Bryant. Bruce Brown is out there with Jackson. And it's Green. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thank you, David.
Boy, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
Jokic against Ayton. Jokic passes to Murray. And Jokic slams it in.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Here is Paul. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got his first points of the game.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior, and, you know, he likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
For 3, Murray. Phoenix grabs the miss. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Caldwell Pope outside. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker the pass to Durant. Kicks it to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Ayton. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter. Denver in the lead. Now here's Murray. And it's sent back by KD.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
We can talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Phoenix ball.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Booker outside to take the lead. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope left side, outside quarter. On the wing, Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Suns have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Pass to Paul. 3-pointer. Not going to go that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. The pass to Gordon. Caldwell Pope outside. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Easy you understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Paul kicks to Booker. It's hauled in by Gordon. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. From outside the arc. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Paul dishes to Booker.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Jokic inside. Ayton's there. Jokic passes to Porter. It's in!
Major poise for Porter Jr. Big time at coming through when his teammates need him to.
Here's Paul. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Phoenix foul. DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
This team really depends heavily on Jokic. They must love it when it's him at the line right now.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's good, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Jamal Murray at the line for 2.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
At the line, Murray, pretty consistent, but there's a lot of added pressure here. See if he comes with it.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. They set the pick. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Booker. For the tie. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.